Hello, this is High Templar with my new Total War Warhammer mechanics video, and today we will be talking about Greatsword charging animation and spacing, because that was one of the changes with the update 5, and I just wanted to test how much of a difference does it really make. So I have recorded some of those charges before the update 5 and after the update 5. And let's just see the difference. Obviously, because of the spacing and because of the animation, most of the changes will be actually done. Most of the changes in the effectiveness of the charge will be in the charge itself. So first 30 seconds will determine how good the charge will be. So this is from update 4, and let's see how well the Greatswords did in this particular case. And I'm using the Hellfen because it's really nice looking map, and also Ambush Battle because I don't want to test if the unit is better or worse. Those guys will have a trouble in ambush map, but just to make the units closer together. And let's just see that 403 was the touchdown. Let's play first 10 seconds now. So you've seen the charge, and right now the Greatswords 6700 health and 13 kills, 65-79, right? 70, actually, yeah, 80. 65 and 80. And let's run all the way to 30 seconds. Sorry? So, after the 30 seconds, not that much change for the Greatswords. But those guys, 56 and 77, so not that much of a change really. And let's see the final result for this battle. It was a very even charge. Like I said, this is not meant to test them actually how it would work against those units, because they would not run away as fast. Only if they have a commander close to them, they will not run as fast. They would have better morale. But the Greatswords are very good units, so they would win either way. Or in update 4 they would win. And once both running away at 2800 almost live. They lost 59 guys, right? In total. Now let's just see the same test, and I will be testing the white charge, the one that you would, normally do. And this one will be in update 5. Same situation, same formation. And see how much of a difference like your normal formation would do in between the patches. Come on. Loaded already. I do want to show you a good shot of the charge though, because it's always awesome to see those guys. And the touchdown will be, looks like a second before this time. Actually 2 seconds before. 406, right? So 56 after the 10 seconds. more losses on the Greatswords by 150 health, more than 150 actually, and 100 health more lost on this unit, but this unit is holding much better than the previous battle. Interestingly, the orcs lost 130 health less, and those guys lost more on the charge itself. Obviously, orcs units have a pretty good charge. Let's just see how this will work out all the way to the 36 seconds. Right now, the Greatswords are doing much better in actually not much better, but much worse. I mean, yeah, not much, but worse than in update 5, in update 4, and those guys aren't doing better. Pretty similar actually. If you count everything in. But because of the Greatswords doing pretty poorly, well, those guys were doing slightly better, but not like by much. I was expecting something more after 30 seconds, but it seems that after the initial charge animation, they started to do pretty much the same job as before. So for 10 seconds was really a difference, and now the difference that the charge made will influence the final, results. And as you can see, it's taking quite a long time for those guys to take out 2 units of orc boys. And as you can see, those Greatswords lost a lot more health. A lot. By a few hundred. By 300? Sorry, I actually meant to end the replay to see the losses. 69! So that is significantly more losses. I mean, it's not making them like a lot weaker, but this is like percentage-wise, it is weaker. It is making them lose more than they were losing before. So it will not make Greatswords weak, but it will make them perform slightly worse in that case. Let's now test the wide charge for the Greatswords in update 4. And we will have exactly the same situation, and we will let it play out. Same story here, as you can see. Those guys are charging. "24" was the hit. As you can see, the battle is much shorter. So in update 4, those guys are down to 6500 health. And here we have 63 and 75. 63, 75 and 65. 21 kills, 0 kills. Right? After 10 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds of the fight, down to 5900 and 5 Greatswords actually died. 54 and 64 and a half. And this battle is much shorter. The other one will be also much shorter, quite obviously. imagine if you only do charging with the Greatsword, because there are occasions when you charge with the Greatswords, kill off the enemy, quicker. You are not fighting against 2 units of Orc Boys, for example, you are fighting against 1. So now only 42 losses actually on the Greatsword side. Let's see the difference in update 5. Same white formation will be applied. Only 42 losses. That's quite impressive. You would charge, you would destroy a unit that is weaker than you, and then you would charge again. If each of those charges is weakened by, say, from observation here, let's just see. I would say about 10%.
Brace yourselves!
Come on. 301 is the touchdown. Sorry. After the 10 seconds, those guys have... Yeah, those guys used to be 65 in the previous, now it's 150 less for the Greatswords. And those guys have significantly more health than before. The wider formation made for the change between the patches be even more visible, basically. Now those guys have 7 and like a lot more health. That's more than 10% actually in the white formation. That's significantly more. And going all the way to 31st second. Now those guys are 350 health lower than in update 4. And the orcs are doing again a lot better than they used to. By several hundred actually. So in the white formation, those Greatswords really are way weaker, and the battle is taking significantly longer than before, as you can see. Before that was it wasn't 3 minutes, it was like 40 seconds less, and that is a difference on the battlefield. That is a huge difference on the battlefield. If you have a unit 30-40 seconds before available for you to play with, that's a change. 2600, that's not that different. But they lost 54 men as compared to the 42, right? So it does seem that this change made those guys weaker by significant percentage actually. More than I would expect. This is very nice test. Anyhow, and this is also end of this video. I hope you like it. If you did, press like, comment if you will, and see my other videos in Total War Warhammer, but also in different games. I do mechanics videos and DLC analysis videos for Total War series, and I do let's plays in different things. So, thank you for watching, and see you later.